We haven't officially kicked off today's drive vlog, travel vlog yet. So we're somewhere outside of State College, Pennsylvania. We stayed last night at an awesome KOA. So go back and watch that video. That was a nice KOA. That's one for the remembering book to visit again. So we're somewhere outside of State College, Pennsylvania. We're gonna push through today to Connecticut, just inside Connecticut, just to Danbury. Stay in a hotel tonight. But totally forgot, when we left the KOA, we were so busy chatting about the KOA, and we did our morning prayer as we were driving real quick. And then Teddy said McDonald's, and I agreed. I could use a plain bagel, and he wants a biscuit and stuff. So, and his new thing, lemonade. That's his big kick now. Lemonade, pink lemonade and regular lemonade. But you guys know what to do. Grab yourselves a tasty treat and a beverage of your choice, and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vlog at all times. Getting a little bit of a late start this morning. We chose to kind of linger and just relax. We needed it after the last couple days have been hard pushes, and that KOA was beautiful, so we really absorbed it. So it's going on almost into lunchtime here at the McDonald's rush hour here, and it's 75 degrees. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Well, we found a rest area, not too much further along from the McDonald's, not even like 20 minutes, maybe, not even, maybe around 20 minutes. And I thought, great, you know, I want to make today kind of more of a leg stretch day. And this one is like the first one we stopped at in Pennsylvania yesterday that absolutely no pets across the way on the main lawn area, picnic area. And just, they only want you taking your pets on this little tiny strip of grass in front of me, and I'll flip it around in a minute and show you. I do understand it. I think I mentioned this when I was wrapping up yesterday's. I do understand it, and I think I mentioned it also in the Ohio ones. Sadly, a lot of people don't pick up after their pets. Sadly, other people who travel with their pets or whatever aren't like me. I have a roll of poop bags in my pocket or my fanny pack at all times. I pick up after Lucy, even if I have to put the bag of poop in my car for a while till I find a trash can. I always clean up after Lucy. I also just my personal belief, I keep Lucy on her harness and her leash all times in a public area like this. And that's just my personal opinion. I just wish other people respected it. Now, I did just meet a really nice girl, fellow traveler with a beautiful dog. And we let Lucy kind of say hi to the dog. And that's not something I normally do, but I had a good feeling about her, and she really approached us pretty good for a while, and before I let Lucy say hi, because the same thing, just for safety, you never know what other dogs are up to date on their vaccinations, or if, you know, they're protected from worms or, you know, any of that. So I'm normally not one to have Lucy go just play with any old strange dog. And that's just my personal opinion. And I refuse to, like, because the other lady was like, sometimes 2 leashes is in the way. And I'm like, I'm not unleashing her. So for some reason, if that lady saw the channel name and watches this video, I apologize, and I hope I didn't come across rude or the wrong way. I have my rules of how I handle. I do the same thing with my child. Sometimes I'm kind of considered borderline helicopter parent, but I'm not ashamed. Anyway, it was a nice break. We were out quite a while, so even though it wasn't the break I was hoping for and the walking that I was hoping for, it was good enough. Plus, I got some trash out of the car. Plus, I bought a decal. Teddy picked out a decal for the car from that KOA, and I got that put on the car. He's now doing what sounds like a racing game while he gets waiting for me to finish filming this and we get going. But I want to turn it around and kind of show you the strip of grass that you're allowed to take your dog on. And again, I mean, it does the job. She gets to get out and piddle and do her duty, but it's not the good leg stretch that all 3 of us are used to. And that does affect how good the travel goes and doesn't go. So now looking at the front of Sebastian. So where you're allowed to take your dogs is just this strip in between where the cars park and the rigs are parked. So really not, I find it cool too. That's the second truck driver I've seen with like either their kid or grandkid with them. I think that is awesome. You know, what a way, no different than traveling with your kid. If you can take your kid on the road with you like that and teach them a little bit about the world around them, that is awesome. But anyway, just looking back the other way of, you know, so I kind of brought Lucy out like right here in this area, but yeah, it's just kind of sad. It's sad, but I understand it. We're actually at the very next rest area. I finally have all my liquids working their way through my body. So this is better though. So they kind of have the same ruling that they don't want pets over near the picnic tables. And again, I understand, but at least this gives you, so they do let you have it on this side, and there's a lot more green space here. Oops. I want to give her privacy while she was using the potty, but so this is nice. So I mean, it's a big banquet, but that doesn't bother us at all. Teddy's trying to learn that. Don't just drag her, Teddy, just say forward. I'm not gonna tumble down with them because I left the windows open, let some air filter through the car. She's kind of leading him, but they're learning. Teddy, say forward. Don't yank her. Just say forward. Go that way, Lucy. Go down that way. She's like, no, Mom, you're there. Lucy decided she wanted to be with me. That's not for climbing, sweetie. You're almost as big as the tree. Lots of sniffs. So, yeah, this is much better. I'm gonna give him a few minutes to get some wiggles out too. Overall drive time today when I started was right at like 4 hours. So if we take lots of breaks today, not gonna be a bad thing. I think we all need it. Pretty flowers. Change my focus here so you guys can get a clearer look at it. Beautiful. Like a yellow one. He doesn't care the grass is wet. He's just happy to have some green space to literally roll around on. And roll. And roll. There is a geocache on this side too, and I didn't even think to check anywhere yesterday coming through Ohio or any of that. And I have really scary travel here. I don't care going on today, but right now I can't seem to convince Teddy to want to walk over by where the cache is. So I don't know if we'll go for this one today or not. He's having fun. Oh, it's a good thing we have a bathtub tonight, or at least I hope we do. We're assuming we do, but I honestly don't know for sure. Sometimes today's world, a lot of hotels just have shower stalls, but I don't know. We'll be giving him a good hose down later today. Traveling down the highway, and I saw a sign for Panera. There's actually quite a few things up on this exit. I don't know where I am. I'll have to look it up and tell you. I think I'm near Buckhorn here in Pennsylvania along 80, but there's a Walmart, there's a Lowe's, Marshall's, Dollar Tree, GNC, GameStop, shoe department, Maurice's, there's an Olive Garden. I know there's a Starbucks around here somewhere. There's a Petco. A
Petco. Let's give Lucy a present.
Well, we'll think about it. But anyway, I knew Teddy and I could get some nourishment that would be good and not just McDonald's or whatever. And I didn't really feel like crawling into Walmart right now. So he's going to have mac and cheese and chips. And I found a salad with some chicken and stuff that I had anything dairy related taken out of. So as far as I know, I'll have to give it a little look before I dive into it. So as far as I know, there's nothing mammal related in that salad that would trigger Alpha-gal. So I'm letting Teddy's mac and cheese cool, and he's going to start with his chips. So I know they said they had to leave off, I think it was the feta cheese and the green goddess dressing, but I can have the balsamic. I can have the chicken and the cucumbers and the avocado and all like the lettuces and seeds and stuff. So I've had a couple of hard days food-wise. This looks like just, I have so much gratitude for this right now. I can't even hardly express myself. I'm just, yeah, oh, it's been a hard couple of days food-wise, so I'm starving for nourishment. This will help greatly. I didn't gas up this morning like I usually do at the start of a travel vlog because I had gassed up. Oops, I don't want to receipt. I had gassed up yesterday and I got it out of Sheets, and I think I got it for around the same price. It might have been a little less, but getting it out of another Sheets today, I needed like a half a tank, and it's like $3.55 regular. I needed, yeah, just a little over 5 gallons. Well, Teddy's mac and cheese was kind of a bust. He kept telling me it was liquidy. I thought he just had to stir it. Finally, I got out and I went around to help him, and it was more cheese soup than it was macaroni and cheese. So he wasn't a fan of that. He ate a few bites and then he was all done. So I ran into Sheets to get him what is kind of like their Uncrustable thingy here. It's not made by Sheets, but it's the one they sell here at Sheets. Yesterday he had one with the grape jam and he liked it. So today I got him strawberry to try. I got a whole bunch of other stuff too. I got a banana for me, a couple of primes, and another water for Lucy girl, because she's doing so much better if I just give her bottled water. Down there in that gap is the Delaware River. So on the other side yonder is Pennsylvania. We have now crossed into New York State. Just in New York State for a little bit up Interstate 84. Headed that way for about an hour or so to Connecticut. I just wanted to include this. This is just what they call a parking area / text stop. So it's not really a real rest area. So the kids are staying in the car for now. But it's a good view. So if you have time, it's worth pulling into if you've crossed in from Pennsylvania, because it gives you a good view looking back. The second, what they call text area in New York on 84 is actually a real rest area. So I've already used the facilities, and they do have a designated pet area that's down here to the far side. So I had already walked Lucy down here, and Teddy's like, I want my picture on a rock. And I went to reach for my phone and realized, oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't bring my camera. Look at you. They do have bags here too. I haven't seen that at a lot of other places, but I always say, I'm always prepared anyway. Teddy, honey, you let go of Lucy. He wanted his picture on this rock. Okay, folks, I wasn't recording, and he wants you to see this, that he can jump off the rock. Yeah? Okay. Wow. We have like an hour now to our hotel. So still plenty of time to get checked in and stuff. We're gonna enjoy this. He's gonna stick. Is he charging? Charge! Fix bayonets! He's trying out for the Red Sox. I don't know. Okay. I'm telling you, we're probably going to end up with broken legs or arms here the next year or so. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah. You think you can jump that far off that rock? Wow, the imagination does run wild. Oh, that's the obstacle. Okay. Meanwhile, Lucy's getting good sniffs, huh? Good sniffs, sweetie? Good sniffs. I did good sniffs. I'm so glad you're feeling better. So much better than yesterday, because I have only given her bottled water, and she's gotten out a lot more, so a lot more fresh air, a lot more exercise. She's doing so much better than she did yesterday. No, we don't need to go get the squirrel. Yes, I know there's a squirrel over there. Hey, watch where you're throwing sticks, Bubba. Yes, I know, a squirrel, huh? Squirrels. Imagine that in the forest. There's squirrels. So just in case you don't know, New York is not technically New England yet. When we get to Connecticut, we will officially be in New England. The New England states are Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and my home state of Maine. Lucy would like to just go for a walk through the whole forest, I think. Maple leaves. This is a maple tree. All right, Teddy, we really shouldn't just crawl through the forest here, honey. We can do that when we go. These kids are wanting to head into her party in the forest. So I guess I better try to loop everybody back to the car here. Finish our ride. I'm sure they're going to want to stop at the Connecticut Welcome Center too. So. Ah, yes. Welcome to New England. We would have stopped at the Connecticut Welcome Center, but there was a 22-minute slowdown. And I never really did see the real reason for it. I didn't see construction. I didn't see accidents. But it was such a slowdown by the Welcome Center that I opted to just try to get through it and get here. So welcome to the La Quinta here in Danbury. I'm just including this with the day's travel. Not really going to cut this one separately because I don't know that I'll feel like going down and doing much of a grounds tour or anything in depth, and might not do breakfast. But, wow, what a room, huh, Teddy?
Breakfast?
I meant I wouldn't film it, Teddy. I meant I probably would just bring breakfast up for us is what I meant. Because we have Lucy and nobody else to sit with Lucy. So probably I'll just bring breakfast up while you sit up here and watch Lucy. And then we can eat. Look at the table we get to eat on. I know, Teddy was loving this room right from the get-go, weren't you, sweetheart? I think Mama picked a good one. Now, I have to give a shout out because I usually stay at a different Danbury hotel, but my friend Lynn, and she lives up in Maine, and she travels back and forth through a lot, and she recommended this, knowing that I would need a dog-friendly, and she has stayed here before, and I'm like, oh, sometimes the La Quintas are hit or miss, but so far this has been a hit. Like, look at the chair Teddy's in. It looks so comfortable. Don't mind dirty feet. He's been playing at every rest area all across Pennsylvania and up through. So he definitely... Oh, I didn't check that, Teddy. Is there a tub?
Yes, there is.
There is? Oh, awesome. We can soak the boy and get him clean. Oh, would you like to do a Teddy tour?
Yes.
I don't have the Hi, we're in the mirror. I don't have the GoPro, but since I'm just cutting this as part of a travel vlog, if you want to do a Teddy tour, you can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, well, you kind of see. It is what it is. Lots of space. My gosh, more space than the three of us would ever know what to do with. So we're going to close this out. Tomorrow's the final day. Tomorrow we head to my parents' house in Corinna, Maine. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to catch anything maybe you've missed along this whole journey since we left Texas a week and a half ago. And yeah, this is much nicer than I expected it to be. So I'm kind of in shock. Peace and love, gang. Keep adventuring. We will see you on that next one. God bless, and many hugs and love going out to all of you.